Turkey. Official Republic of Turkey is a country in Southeastern Europe. The country's capital city is Ankara, and its official language is Turkish. The Turkish lira is its official currency. Population is over 83 million people. It has an area of 783,356 square kilometers. It has 8 bordering countries that are Syria, Iraq, Iran, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Bulgaria and Greece. Let's take a look at interesting and amazing facts about Turkey. The name of the country, Turkey, may come from the Turkiye, which is the word used to refer to Anatolia as early as 12th century. The Turks didn't use the name Turkey officially until the republic was established in 1923. Turkey has the third highest number of Facebook users in the world with 14 million users after the US and UK. They love keeping in contact with family and friends, building very strong bonds and relationships with them. The Grand Bazaar in Istanbul is one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world with 61 covered streets and over 4,000 shops on a total area of 30.7 square kilometers and attracting between 250,000 and 400,000 visitors daily. In 2014, it was listed number 1 among the world's most visited tourist attractions with 91,250,000 annual visitors. It was built on the 15th century on the order of the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror. Turkish delight or lakem is a family of confections based on gel of starch and sugar. The origin of confection is not precisely known, but the candy is known to have been produced in Turkey as early as the late 18th century. Santa Claus, also known as Saint Nicholas, was born in Padra in the 3rd century AD. The oldest known human city is Çatalhöyük in Turkey, which shows signs of the settlements from the 7th century BC. In July 2012, it was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The excavations reveal this section of Anatolia as a center of advanced culture in Neolithic period. The country has 2 places which are the part of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. They are the Temple of Artemis and Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. There are at least 150 archaeological digs going on in Turkey each year. The stones found on the Göbekli Tepe in Turkey in 1994 marked it as the world's first temple and one of the most important archaeological sites ever discovered. Dating shows the 45 stones may be as old as the 13,000 years old, which makes it an oldest site by an amazing margin. Comparing to other sites like Stonehenge was built around 2,000 or 3,000 years ago and the pyramids of Giza 2,500 years ago. Istanbul is the world's only city spanning 2 continents. 3% is in Europe and 97% in Asia. The part that lies in Asia is called Anatolia. Turkey is the 6th most popular tourist destination in the world and had 35 million foreign visitors in 2013 alone. Noah's Ark was have landed on Mount Ararat in eastern Turkey. The mountain is actually a volcano and highest point in the country at 5,166 meters. Turkey is home to the world's oldest sporting event, Grace Wrestling, which is also its national sport. Wrestlers cover themselves with the olive oil and attempt to either pin their opponents on the ground or lift them up and walk 3 steps. The first Grace Wrestling game was happened in 1362. Of course now there is a time limit of 40 minutes, but in the past these matches could last days. Held during the summer months, wrestlers are not allowed to stop for breaks or even drink water. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is the father of the modern Turkish nation. He banned on alcohol, adopted the Gregorian calendar instead of Islamic, made Sunday a day of rest instead of Friday, changed the Turkish alphabet from Arabic letters to Latin. He even banned the iconic red Turkish fez hat. The fez is a traditional short red felt cap worn by the Turkish man. The word harem comes from the Arabic for forbidden. and refers to private rooms where the Sultan's wives and concubines lived with their children. During the reign of the Ottoman Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, there were 1,000 women living in the 250 rooms of the harem at the Topkapi Palace. Tulips were introduced to Europe through Dutch traders by the Turks in the 17th century. The word tulip comes from the Turkish word tulbent. Turkey is the largest grower of hazelnuts in the world. It is responsible for 75% of the world's hazelnut exports. Turkey's Istanbul Tunnel is the world's second oldest underground railway after the London Underground and the oldest on the European continent. It began operating in 1975. One of the world's earliest civilizations were the Hittites, flourished in Turkey around 1600 BC. They were among the first people to work iron and use a system of writing. Constantinople was the capital of the Roman Empire for a brief time under the Emperor Constantine. Then it was known as the Byzantium in Byzantine Empire and later renamed Istanbul in the 20th century. Turks introduced coffee to Europe during the Ottoman raids into Central and Eastern Europe in the 16th century. Julius Caesar said his famous words, "I came, I saw, I conquered," when he defeated Pontus, a kingdom of Black Sea region of Turkey. Hizarfen Ahmet Çelebi was the first man to fly the significant distance using the artificial wings to fly across the Bosporus Straits in the 17th century, thus making the world's first intercontinental flight 270 years before the Wright brothers. Turkey has had equality for women going back millennium to Hittite civilization and gave women right to vote before most European countries and United States. Turkish people are known to be very patriotic. You will never hear them complain or say bad things about their country. It is common to kiss an elderly individual's hand as a sign of respect. Turkish public buildings commonly have a black arrow placed on their ceilings. It shows the direction of Mecca, which is considered to be holiest place on earth for Muslims. Turks really enjoy great food and having satisfying meal. They consider it a time to relax and have good conversations. Turkish food is a delicious featuring numerous tasty and delicious dishes. When they invite you to over to dine with them, they will always insist on paying the bill. They are not used to sharing the payment. The best thing is accept their offer and do not argue with them. Turks will always appreciate a thank you for their gracious contributions. Two major holidays are important in Turkish history. National holidays are the festivals that mark their victories in the war following World War I, and religious holidays are celebrated as religious traditions. During the festival, animals are sacrificed. The meat that comes from the animals is distributed to poor and needy. The Hagia Sophia, or Church of the Holy Wisdom, a cathedral in Istanbul, was the largest cathedral in the world for nearly 1,000 years. Following the Ottoman conquest of the Constantinople in 1453, it was turned into a mosque and it has been museum since 1935. Church of St. Peter is one of the oldest Christian churches and was built between 1098 and 1268 AD in Antioch. Turkey has 82,693 mosques, more than any other country per capita in the world. Mimar Sinan is the Turkey's best-known architect. Born in 1497, he was a Christian who became a Muslim and was eventually appointed chief of the imperial architects under the Suleiman the Magnificent. He went on to design 321 buildings, 85 of which are still standing. His best-known work is the Suleiman Mosque. 1/3 of 9,000 plant species found in Turkey are endemic, meaning they grow only in that country and nowhere else. Turkey is also home to 5 unique mammal species, 13 reptile species, and 52 freshwater fish species not found anywhere else on Earth. And about 1/4 of the roses grown in the world come from Turkey. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button.